Welcome back to Legend the Comic motherfucking show. We back, we live, talking about a lot of motherfucking fucked up shit going on in the United States of America right now. Primarily, something that's been on my mind that I gotta speak on. This is a story that has been buried, and they tried to cover it up. Well, I'm gonna dig this motherfucker back up, and I'm gonna bring it to light. 8-year-old migrant girl who died in Border Patrol custody. You hear what I'm saying? 8-year-old migrant girl who died in Border Patrol custody. Now you want to wonder, why would an 8-year-old child die? Let's listen to what happened.
Tonight, a CBP investigation found that on the day 8-year-old Anadith Reyes Alvarez died while in custody at this migrant holding facility in Harlingen, Texas, the nurse treating her denied multiple requests by the girl's mother for an ambulance to be called.
You hear that? The nurse that was treating her was denied requests to see this baby, to possibly save her life. She was fucking denied. This is the fucked up world that we living in. That a motherfucking child was fucking denied help in a time of motherfucking need, when she needed it the most. America turned their back on this innocent child that didn't ask to come in this world. And you already know why. Because she wasn't from this country. I'm sick of people in America always talking about people crossing borders and blaming Hispanics, blaming everybody coming from other countries for America's problem. People that come from other countries don't create the problem that we have in America. America, we create the motherfucking problem. So stop trying to blame and be evil to people from other countries that are beautiful and have good hearts just like us. They just not born here. It doesn't matter where you from, it's how you come. And that ain't gonna never change in history. It doesn't matter where you from. It's how you come. But we so fucked up over here, and not we, because I'm not a part of the Americans that believe that people from other countries don't belong. I believe it ain't no such thing as a border. That's right. If it was up to me, everybody can come in this motherfucking country. It's supposed to be free. That's what we lie and try to say. That's the famous thing people in America love to say. This is America, land of the free, where you could be all you could be. That's bullshit. You come from another country, people hate on you, they put stigmas on you, they judge you, they put you in the category like you don't belong. Because they don't want you to get the fruits and the benefits of this beautiful country that we living in. And I think that's fucked up. That's racist. That is a form of racism, not allowing people from other places to come to this country when they should come here just like us. Africans didn't ask to come to America. We was brought here, if you want to get down to the facts. America stole the land from the Indians. This is a fact. And then act like they ain't did shit. And don't even want to allow people to come in when they went somewhere they wasn't supposed to go. Now let me get to this story. 8-year-old migrant girl who died in U.S. border custody was treated for flu several days before her death. Several days. I'm sipping this green tea over here, breaking up this badass cold in my throat. Give me 1 second, America. That's the devil knowing about to expose the truth. He's trying to fuck up my lungs. Now, Anadith Reyes Alvarez, a citizen of Panama, died Wednesday in a Harlingen, Texas hospital, 8 days after her family was taken into custody. Now, this is an old story now, but I'm talking about this because it's something that I researched and I found. It's not really old, just like a couple of months ago, but it needs to be spoken on because this girl needs to live on. This story needs to live on and change future children in the future coming from other countries, that their life can be saved and not ignored because of the stupid policies that people in America like to try to follow and act like people from other countries are not human when they deserve the same rights as us. Now, She died in the custody of U.S. immigration authorities last week, was treated for flu-like symptoms for several days prior to her death at a Texas hospital. The girl died in a Harlingen, Texas hospital just 8 days after, they picked her up. Just 8 days after she was in custody, she died. That lets you know something went wrong while she was in their custody. And we're going to get to the bottom of it. The agency said members of her family, including her parents and 2 siblings, are all citizens of Honduras. Exactly. I know it. Now, according to CBP records, Reyes was medically assessed and did not complain of any illnesses or injuries at the time. However, her family did report a medical history, including chronic conditions of sickle cell anemia and heart disease. Now, they reported these diseases to these ignorant motherfuckers when this child first arrived, and they ignored what the parents were saying because they wasn't from America. They just disregarded what they were saying. Disrespectful motherfuckers, you. And y'all caused this child to lose her innocent life. Now, it was not until 4 days later that Reyes' mother took her to a treatment area after the girl complained of abdominal pain, nasal congestion, and a cough. At the time, Reyes tested positive for influenza A and was given several medications. Now, CBP said she was also given amphetamine and ibuprofen and had a temperature of 101 degrees. That means this girl was fucking bubbling. She was so fucking overheated. When a motherfucker is that hot, you have to pay close attention to them. You can die if you overheat too much. Or if your temperature drops, you can hyperventilate. It's both ways you can die, from your temperature dropping too low and from your temperature rising too high. Either way, in hospitals, professionally trained medical people are supposed to analyze that and know that. But once again, they didn't give a fuck because she was from Honduras and she wasn't from America. And America has trained a lot of people to be stupid and make dumbass fucking decisions. Now, the girl and her family were then taken to the U.S. Border Patrol Station per agency protocols. Now, it's designated for cases requiring medical isolation for individuals diagnosed with a closely exposed to communicable diseases, CB said in the release. Now, the girl was again assessed by the personnel after she finally arrived and was given medication for 3 days. Now, check this out. They got records showing that the little girl mother brought her to the hospital 3 fucking times before she died. 3 times. She alerted the hospital that something is wrong with my daughter. Something is not right. I'm scared. I'm in fear for her life. Could y'all check her out? And all 3 times, they ignored her. Ignored what the fuck she was trying to tell them. And by them ignoring this lady, they caused this innocent child from Honduras, 8 years old, never got a chance to really explore and enjoy life, to lose her life. It's fucked up. Now, during the first visit, when the woman took her daughter to the people and complained, she complained of vomiting. They gave her some Zofran and told her to drink some water and return. Damn, like it was fucking normal. Now, she go back to him again with her daughter. This time she said, look, she said she got stomach pain, so stomach is hurting me back. That's when you start to cramp up from being dehydrated, right? From overheating. You start getting cramps and shit. A lot of people don't know that. Now, the medical personnel wrote in their records that when the woman brought her the second time, that the little girl was unstable, and they just told her mama to follow up. Follow up how? How the fuck could you follow up? This is the second time I done brought her, and y'all keep saying ain't nothing wrong and just pushing her off, telling me to go home. Instead of keeping her and monitoring her and making sure something is wrong if a person has certain feelings going on in their body, whether it shows on the outside or not. A motherfucker don't have to look like they sick to be sick. That's what a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people don't understand that some of the sickest people in the world, you can't even look at them and tell. But then the inside, they hurt. They going through pain. They fucked up. So don't always judge a book by its cover on the outside thinking everything is all right with people. Now, Reyes brought her daughter to the medical unit for the third time. She was carrying her daughter, who seemed to be having a seizure. So her daughter was literally shaking and dying in her mother's arm. And this lady was crying out for help for the third time. And her daughter came unresponsive. Then that's when they called for emergency medical help. Took her to the hospital. She was pronounced dead an hour later. Call in on the show if you're listening live. I want to see what your feedback is of what's going on in the world. Call in 504-595-7519. Call in the show and share your feedback and talk with me about some of this shit that's going on in the world. It's fucked up that this 8-year-old child had to lose her life because we always talking about people crossing the borders, they need a visa, all these bullshit excuses to do low down dirty shit to people. Boy. Now speaking of that, people are losing their mind all around the world. Watch our kids. Watch your kids. Protect your kids. People are sicker than fucking ever now. And with the internet, they are targeting kids more than ever. And they're able to slip through the cracks. Because it ain't just they got to go out in public and meet somebody and prey on them. They can sit behind a computer and type on buttons. And seem to be innocent. And make up lies and a make-believe story about who they is when really they the fucking devil. And let me talk to you about this devil that I'm about to talk to you about. Woman arrested after boyfriend finds disturbing material of her and his 3-year-old daughter on the phone. God damn. Ooh-wee. It's not just men that's sick and doing predatory, child molesting acts with kids. We have women doing this sick shit. So when people are just focusing on men that's raping, they missing all the women rapists. You gotta focus on everybody. Everybody is fucked up now. Now in body cam footage of her arrest, Ashley Cheatham answers the door without pants on before reacting to the charges against her. A 19-year-old woman from Oklahoma has been arrested after her boyfriend allegedly found disturbing photos and videos on her phone of her with his 3-year-old daughter. Now see, that's what I said about people always thinking men are the only ones that are sexual predators. And women are too. And they slip through the cracks. Now more kids are getting arrested because people are overlooking the women and just looking at the men. We got to save our kids. We got to look at everybody. Now, the average man think if he meet a woman, he can leave his woman around his kid versus leaving another man around her. You know, you just think that's an automatic cool point. Long as the woman ain't on drugs, you like, okay, my kid is good till I come back. No. They got some sick motherfuckers out here that will prey on your kids through you. Playing like they want to be with you. You know what I'm saying? Especially with people that's posting pictures on the internet with their kids. Stop doing that, people. You got some sick motherfuckers that gonna be praying. You think they talking to you? Nah, they seen you with your picture of your fucking child on Facebook, motherfucker. And they praying on their child, playing like they trying to be with you. Your child turned them on because they fucking sick. So women, stop taking pictures with your kids and putting it on the motherfucking internet. I know you want to show your family off and you want to show your child off. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But you can't show it off on the internet. I'm just being real. You can't do that. Before the internet, people used to take pictures and put them on the wall and look at them and show them to their friends when they go home. Go back to the old school when it comes to your kids. You can take any other picture you want. But when it comes to your kid, don't take a picture with your kid next to you and put it on your motherfucking profile. Putting your kid at risk for the next sick motherfucker to attack. Damn. Now, Ashley Cheatham was arrested by the Stillwater Police Department last week after authorities say her boyfriend came to them on August 22nd following a shocking discovery. According to the police who described the dad as very distraught, he went through his girlfriend's phone while she was asleep and found disturbing images and videos of his 3-year-old daughter. This bitch was recording the fucking child, making child pornography, selling the child pictures. It is a big industry for sick motherfuckers that like to buy kids' pictures and videos. If y'all didn't know that, America, that's why I'm telling women, stop taking pictures with your kids and putting it on your Facebook and Instagram profiles. Motherfucker will steal that picture, sell it on the internet, and somebody will be playing with themselves at home, busting nuts with sick fucking thoughts to a fucking kid. We can't give them ammunition. We can't put gas on the flame for these sick motherfuckers. And anybody listening to the show, you got a friend or family member that likes to put their kids on their profile, call them motherfuckers right now and tell them, take that shit off. God damn it, you're setting your child up for fucking disaster. Damn. Now, he reportedly told the police he recently met Chatham online, adding that she moved in with him after becoming his girlfriend. See what I'm saying? What I told you. The bitch seen him, a single father, went through his profile, seen he had a daughter. The bitch knew it was right for the taking. She knew she could slide right in acting like she a single woman that loved kids and nothing would ever be thought about. But God, that's right, the mighty man upstairs that watches over us gave this man intuition to know that something ain't right with this bitch. Something is not right with this funky hoe. Yeah, and I said it, America. I call this lady a funky hoe. You know why I said that? Because if you are rape a fucking child, molest a child, take pictures of a child, you have no respect. I have no respect for you. I have no respect for nobody that does that. So if you saying I'm wrong for what I'm saying, kick rocks. You sick too. You shouldn't even be listening to me. You should be going to a mental institution if you saying what I'm saying is wrong. But everybody who got some sense, email me at flavafol31@gmail.com and call in the show. You can call in the show and express your opinion and talk with me about some of these topics I be talking about. 504-595-7519. Anybody that want to tune in, you call in and we going to talk about this shit. It don't matter what part of the world you in. I love all my people. Everybody in the world can call in. Whether you in India, to Australia, to goddamn Canada, to California, to Alabama, Mississippi. Call your country ass in. You understand? Now, let's get to it. He reportedly told the police he met her online, like I was telling you, right? Now, the police arrested Chatham at his residence with body cam footage from arresting officers. You hear me? Showing she answered the door with her pants on. The video shows her being immediately placed in handcuffs before searching for her pants to wear. As she explained, she had just woken up. She appeared to be hyperventilating at one point. The bitch was high. The bitch was probably in there playing with herself, full of drugs. This is not a normal person that we're talking about. Now, before officers informed her she was under arrest for sexual battery of a minor and possession of child pornography, this motherfucker was at the door with no pants on, hyperventilating, early in the motherfucking morning. And guess what she had the nerve to say when they told her that? When they told her she was under arrest? A minor? Oh my God. Like she fucking slow. Yeah, because she didn't know they had that evidence on her dumb ass. She thought that what she had been getting away with for a long motherfucking time, she could continue to get away with. She was later charged with sexual abuse of a child under 12, making or distributing types of obscene material or child pornography. I'm going to say that again because I told you what motherfuckers are doing. They are selling pictures of kids in videos and making a lot of money. She was later charged with sexual abuse of a child under 12, making or distributing types of obscene material or child pornography, possession of marijuana, and violating the Oklahoma Computer Crimes Act. Police said she admitted to the crime. And this to top it off. This bitch had a nerve to apply to work at a nearby elementary school as a paraprofessional. This bitch was going in for the kill. So she could take as many pictures as she want, so she could get as close to as many kids as she want, and nobody would ever suspect that. Think about this. I'm waking you up today with this motherfucking show here. Think about how many women that are molesting kids, or not just molesting them, taking pictures of them and selling their pictures on the internet to sick people that like to play with themselves watching kids, and nobody would never fucking know or never even assume or even think or raise suspicion because she's a woman. And everybody's so focused on the sick ass men that you'll miss some shit right in your face. Sometimes they say it's right in your face and you can't even see it. Right in your motherfucking face and you can't even see it. Now they got this motherfucker locked up, and I'm glad she locked up. I'm gonna take a break for a minute. If you hot, you like to dance, you ready to get out there heat, get in under the AC, drop that thing. Be back in a minute. I will be back in a minute dropping that motherfucking thing. I'm gonna go to break. When I come back in, you can tune in. Call the number. Let's talk about it. Pop, 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 pop that thing. Drop, 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 drop that thing. Pop, 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 pop that thing. Drop, 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 drop that thing. Pop, 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 pop that thing. Drop, 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 drop that thing. Rock, 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 rock your hips. Now take a dip. She can get low, she can get high. She's so sexy, she's so fly. Working her hips, rocking her body. Them other girls lame, she can get naughty. Work, work, work it, girl. Twerk, twerk, twerk it, girl. Stop flirt, flirt, flirting, girl. Why you do it on purpose, girl? Fall up in the club, the paparazzi. Valet, please, for the Maserati. VIP is where she be, but you can never take her to the embassy suites. Pop, pop, pop that thing. Drop, drop, drop that thing. Pop, pop, pop that thing. Drop, drop, drop that thing. Pop, 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 pop that thing. Drop, 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 drop that thing. Rock, 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 rock your hips. Now take a dip. Tight mini skirt with the 7-inch heels. Got her own car with a house in the hills. She don't need a man cause she pay her own bills, but she'll get loose if you got that kill. She love a real dude with a nice attitude, who gon' give it to her strong with a long attitude. She love the way I drop that top and spin around the block. She'll drop and pop. I'm all in a dream. She see me every night. Especially when her and a man had a fight. Her undercover lover, my down to earth brother. I'm one of a kind. She'll never find another. I told her to pop, pop, pop that thing. Drop, drop, drop that thing. Pop, pop, pop that thing. Drop, drop, drop that thing. Pop, 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 pop that thing. Drop, 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 drop that thing. Rock, 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 rock your hips. Now take that dip. It's all in the hips, in the way she move. All in her soul, in the way she grew. She all on her toes with a face full of dudes. With a teacher uniform like she just left school. Mommy so fine, make you wine and dine. Get out on the grind, make you hustle and shine. See, I'm the type of dude that like to cop them things. And she the type of girl that like to pop that thing. So gon' drop, drop, drop that thing. Pop, pop, pop that thing. And don't you never, never, never stop that thing until you end up on top of the game. Pop, pop, pop that thing. Drop, drop, drop that thing. Pop, pop, pop that thing. Drop, drop, drop that thing. Pop, pop, pop that thing. Drop, drop, drop that thing. Rock, rock, rock your hips now, now take a dip. Pop, 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 pop that thing. Drop, 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 drop that thing. Pop, 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 pop that thing. Drop, 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 drop that thing. Pop, 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 pop that thing. Drop, 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 drop that thing. Rock, 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 rock your hips now take a dip. Get high, she's so sexy, she's so fly. Working her hips, rocking her body. Them other girls lame, she can get naughty. Work, work, work it, girl. Twerk, twerk, twerk it,
in her hips in the way she move. All in her soul in the way she grew. She all on her toes with her face full of dudes. With a teacher uniform like she just left school. Mommy so fine, make you wine and dine. Get out on the grind, make you hustle and shine. See, I'm the type of dude that like to cop them things. And she the type of girl that like to pop that thing. So gon' drop that thing. Pop that thing. And don't you never stop that thing. Until you end up on top of the game. Pop that thing. Drop that thing. Pop that thing. Drop that thing. Pop that thing. Drop that thing. Rock your hips now take a dip. Pop that thing. Drop that thing. Pop that thing. Drop that thing. Pop that thing. Drop that thing. Rock your hips now take a dip.
Enough of that. You should have been to shake your ass till that motherfucker won't move no more. It's so motherfucking hot outside. I'm gonna be honest, lady. Do not dance in the daytime outside. It's gonna smell like tuna fish. It's too hot. The coochie is gonna scrub together and it's gonna create a fucked up odor. Now, if you're in the inside with the AC on, you can dance and shake your ass around your man. But don't go out in public. Because you feel good and it's the summertime and you got your booty shorts on, doing a bunch of dancing, you're going to be real funky, real fast. You're going to have to go home and take another bath. So I know you might be hot, but it's too hot outside to be hot. So cool off. Sit your ass down somewhere. Welcome back to Legend of Comic. Call in 504-595-7519 and say what's on your mind. Blueface threatens his young son with a lie detector test and asks if his mom is cheating. We got men that are asking their kids, is their mama cheating with a lie detector test? Goddamn, niggas are making history. That is going farther. When you would ask your child, well, basically tell your child, I'm going to put you on a lie detector test. And if you lie about your mama cheating or not, I'm gonna whoop your butt. That's basically what it's saying. Don't lie to me. That ain't right. Don't put your kids in the middle of your relationship. That is the craziest shit in the world. You're gonna put the kids in the middle of what's going on between you and your baby mama. Wow. The kid ain't got nothing to do with if your baby mama is cheating on you. That child cannot stop that. When she want to go fuck another man, ain't nothing you could do. You not going to even know until afterwards, nigga. You not going to know. She going to tell you, I'm going to the grocery store and I'm going to the park and I'm going to play with the kids. She going to go to the park, and after she go to the park, she going to drop the kids off over her friend girl house, and then she going to go meet up with that nigga and fuck and suck the shit out of her. Go back and pick the kids up and come home to you, nigga. And you ain't gonna never know. The only way you would know is if you listen to this show and when she tell you, you can't have none today. And you wondering why, and then another time, she let you have it. This is the day, nigga. You have been had. She has went and gave her coochie to somebody else. You don't own a woman's body. Keep trying to tell you men that. You don't own a woman's body. You don't even lease it. A woman just gives a man a sample of her. When she chooses to, you can't take what's not yours, nigga. So stop trying to control the coochie and put the kids in the middle of what's going on, telling them you're going to put them through a lie detector test like you just know the child lying. So if you feel like the child is lying, then you just really know that this woman is cheating on you. Now, this ain't the first time Blueface has dragged his son into the domestic drama that's had kept him in the news cycle over the past few years, asking the child if his mother has been cheating on him or not. God damn. Now, how do the child even know if the mother is cheating or not. I guess he thinks the child is smart enough to know. Well, we know kids are very intelligent these days. These kids these days are being born at the doctor's office smoking a blunt. Just came out their mama's stuff, sitting back like, welcome world, smoking that good shit. They fast as a motherfucker, these kids now. I mean, they growing better than they've ever grown. You know, they intelligent than they've ever been. Kids are just incredible. So yeah, this kid knew what his dad was talking about, and at the same time, he know that I got to be loyal to my mom. I don't even want to be in the middle of this. So if I did see mom cheat, I'm not gonna tell you, Dad, because then you're gonna do something to mom. I don't want you to do nothing to mom. And if I don't tell you, you're gonna be mad at me. You are creating a stressful situation for this goddamn child. You are giving the child anxiety at a fucking infant age. Ain't that a bitch? Putting stress on a motherfucking 6-year-old. And you know what? He don't even realize that he doing that. You stressing this child out, man. This is a hard decision and a hard situation for a kid to be in that's 6 years old, even if he did see his mom cheating. Because kids are smart and they know what's going to happen if they say something. Especially if the mama gaming them, nigga. If the mama telling the child, which a lot of women do, you better not tell your daddy what you seen. I whoop your ass. I tear your ass up. You better not tell your daddy nothing that you seen. You hear me? And if that child and woman is the type of mother that will whoop her kid ass for real and they got that respect from their kid, that child ain't gonna tell you, nigga. You not finna find out. So, anyway, doing an Instagram live screen. Now this would be tripping me out about this type of shit. Now, I don't mind you trying to do crazy stuff, as long as you're not hurting nobody violently on the internet to get some views. If that's what you want to do, I'm not into doing crazy shit to get views. I just like to do fun and funny shit and real shit. Now, some people, they just go to the screen. He went on Instagram Live and repeatedly kept asking the 6-year-old child, your mama be cheating? You ever seen her with another man? When your mom be taking you to school, she be talking to other people. Just kept on interrogating the kid about the girlfriend and his baby mama, Jaden Alexis. Then he said, when she drop you off, don't say hi. She don't say hi to no men. I mean, every question he can ask, he going in. Now, this is the game he played because he want to get back with Christian Rock right now. But he got to make it to where if he leave, because he going to come back. He is caught in between two women. Two light-skinned, beautiful women that he loves to fuck the shit out of. That he has a child by already and has a child on the way. And he want to continue to be able to jump back and forth and do what he want, when he want to both of them, when he want to do it. So when he got to position himself to make it seem like I'm finna leave you and go back to my baby mama that's about to have my child for a while because you been fucking with another nigga. Then when I get tired of her, she make me mad, I'm gonna come back to you. But when you ask me why I left you for her, I got this excuse. This is a setup. You know how when you're playing tennis? No, I mean volleyball. You have to set up sometime for the other player to be able to hit that ball over the net where the other people can't be able to stop it. And it's just a setup that you do sometimes to set them up in a good position for a nice spike. And that's how Blueface is doing right now. Now, after the boy continually denied the infidelity questions, Blueface even threatened him and his mother with lie detector. Now, he told both of them, I'm going to put both of y'all on the lie detector test. Now, this ain't the first time the 26-year-old rapper has put his son in a questionable position. He admitted to the 6-year-old that he'd be upset if he came out as gay, but said he loved him regardless. Now, how the fuck did he even get on a situation with his child about being gay or straight at 6 years old? Nobody even usually discussed this type of stuff. But I guess with all this crazy shit that they pushing online now, you finna start having kids 5, 6 years old talking about it. They gonna be straight or gay when they should just be playing, enjoying, having fun, living life. They thinking about that fucking early? Damn. Now the Tatiana rapper already caused the stir earlier when he asked Javon if he was homosexual because he was looking for snacks in the kitchen instead of ogling strippers who were dancing in the living room. Despite the backlash over these comments, Blueface decided to once again quiz his young son about his sexuality in a video posted to his Instagram stories. Are you gay? He asked his son while sitting his baby doll on his lap. Hey guys, he's not gay. We got hope. Do you know what gay is? Guess what his son said? No, I really don't. Javon replied, what else you got? What else you got? Okay, well, if you ever decide to be gay, I'll be upset. But I will still love you, Blueface then said, and I will still support you and take care of you. I'm not that, Javon concluded. Okay, dig that. Now, that lets me know he has some sense. Because no matter what a person is, that's your child. You have to love them. Whatever, they road they decide to take, whatever street that they decide to drive on, you still have to be there in the background for them. That's just what life is about when you bring kids into this world. It's called unconditional love. But to be doing this on the internet and constantly asking this 6-year-old about if he's gay, straight, and all that, that's out of line to me. But we're going to have some people that's going to say, well, it's his child. He should have a right to say whatever he want to say. That's bullshit. Yeah, he have a right to say everything that makes sense. I don't give a fuck if it is your child. You don't have a right to say no retarded ass stuff, and shit that can fuck with the child's brain and thinking and confuse them. Like, come on, man. Like, you talk to them about some shit that's gonna have them elevating in life. And then you get down to those type of topics later on as time go on. But talk about things that's more meaningful. It's more important things than what's your gender and what you gonna like sexually in life. It's more important things to that. You know what I'm saying? That's the last resort of the things that we gonna talk about. Is what we gonna which route we gonna take for us? We gonna like a man or a woman in life? That's not the most important thing, especially for a 6-year-old. A 6-year-old, the most important thing for them is the direction that they going in life, their future. That they can be somebody and not be a piece of shit like most of these motherfuckers in the world right now. Yes, sir. Police, 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 police. We got good police. We got bad police. We got a bad one today. A former Memphis police officer accused of kidnapping and killing a man while on duty is out of jail on bond. Patrick Ferguson posted a $400,000 bond and was released according to jail records. Now, how a police officer get $400,000? Got to be a crooked motherfucking cop. He trapping on the side. When he is not on duty, he is hustling. Come on, they don't pay police that much money. That's why they be mad when they pull over drug dealers and they catch them with all their money. And they be like, nigga, I'm out here risking my life every day to lock up niggas like you, and look how you living. You looking too good, nigga. Get on the ground. Put your hands up. I hope you get 100 years. That's why a lot of police be mad at motherfuckers who hustle. Or, just people that's successful, period. Now, in 2021, Robert Lee Howard was reported missing by his girlfriend. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? The Shelby County District Attorney Office said Ferguson admitted to abducting Howard at gunpoint forcing him into a patrol car and killing him before dumping his body. I don't think y'all heard me. In 2021, this police officer abducted Robert Lee Howard, forced him into a patrol car, and killed him, and then dumped his body. Damn. Like, what the fuck did this man do for you to do that? What happened? What did he know? What could he expose that made you want to take this man's life? And you look at the mug shot. The mug shot is this man frowned up, you know, with a fucking disturbed type look. It's a look that, like, he know what he did. He's aware. He's not really worried. And he kind of look like he don't give a fuck, if you want to be honest. He look like he's a police officer that don't give a fuck. He was willing to risk it all and throw it all away to do what he did. Now, I don't know what the reasons for, but whatever the fucking reasons for, he fucking did it. With no motherfucking problems, no hesitation. That's some crazy shit to know that we could get pulled over by a police officer, get kidnapped by that police officer, get killed and dump our body. Now, it's finna get scary out here now. Just imagine that. Just thinking that if you living as a citizen, thinking in your mind that I can possibly get pulled over by an evil, crooked cop like this man here. Because when you get pulled over by the police, most of the time, they do it so fast. A lot of times people don't even know that you're getting pulled over, that you're in jail until you went to jail until you call from the jail phone. Unless you think fast. And if you listen, this is what you better do, because we never know if it's a good cop or a bad cop. And if it's just in case it's a bad cop, as soon as you get pulled over, you get the texting and calling a bunch of motherfuckers, let them know that you got pulled over. So if something was to happen, they would know exactly what happened. You see what I'm saying? If you don't do that, then a police officer can potentially pull you over and do that. Especially when they pull you over without calling it in. See, the right way when a police officer pull you in, they call you, they run your tags, and when they're running your tags, that lets the precinct know, and that shows record that this officer was near you and around you. If he just hit the lights on you and you pull over and you thinking that he done called your place and he ain't did none of that, it's no trace. It's no record of him stopping you and pulling you over. So he can have a chance to do some shit that nobody would never fucking find out about it. That's right. That's why they came out with body cams. But all the cops don't turn them on. You see what I'm saying? And then when they don't turn them on, they cover the bullshit up. But this is the world we living in. You just tuned into another motherfucking episode of Legend and Comic Show. And if you feel like that you want to chime anytime that I'm live and talk about what I'm talking about and put your input in, then you just call. It's 504-595-7519. You can call in on the show live and say what you want to say. Until the next time, until the next episode, do something with yourself. Do something with your life. You just might be somebody one day, Nico.